Hello and welcome back to the channel, you guys. I'm so glad that you're here and hanging out with me. As you can tell, guess what we're doing today? Today we're going to be unboxing the May subscription box from Cloth and Paper because it has just arrived, and I know that it's June. This is how long it took. Not much we can do. So in case you haven't seen, now if you have seen all of the unboxings, then just move it along. But if you haven't, and this is your first time actually checking out the Cloth and Paper unboxing videos, well, welcome. We're going to unbox it together. I'll give you my first impressions because I have not looked at the sneak peeks. I have not looked at what's inside this box. And then anything that is applicable, I will likely just switch it out in my planner. For reference, I use an A5 planner from Notiq, and it's a 6-ring bound planner. If you haven't seen it before, you'll likely see it here. And if you're brand new here, consider subscribing if you have not yet already. We hang out twice a week here on Tuesdays and on Saturdays, and we do videos like this one where we hang out for unboxing any type of stationery, and we talk about minimalist planning in general and how you can use them as a beautiful tool that they are. So if you haven't subscribed yet, consider hanging out because we're fun and we have a good time here. All right, without further ado, why don't we just open this guy up? So I already kind of cut the actual tape, and let's see what we have. So this is the little info card. Let's remove this. This is such a waste of space if you ask me, but anyway. Oh, stop it. This is gonna be fun, you guys. I have to say I appreciate that there isn't like a lot of filling in the box anymore, which makes life so much easier. Let me remove this. And let's unpack what we've got here. Oh my goodness, I knew that Cloth and Paper is coming up with their own clips, but this is okay. So it looks like you're getting a clip. This looks like, let's take a look. So this looks like a spiral folder system. Okay, let me open this first. Stop it. Okay, so this is like a suede holder that says Cloth and Paper. And I believe that is for this guy that you can kind of put in there. It really reminds me of all of the holders that that you can get for both your Hobonichi Techo and for the Weeks. Let's unpack this guy. I think that this is just kind of it just kind of holds your stickers and whatever. Yeah, it's just a folder system. So I think that we can put it on the inside maybe. Okay, we'll figure it out. I kind of wanted to put this here. Remember this? I think this was like last month or so that we received this. And no, I have not removed the plastic. Okay, maybe I should remove the plastic. Mesh, remove the plastic. But first of all, let's get you guys zoomed in. How pretty is this? It almost feels like it's leather, but it's not. It's like a suede. Little ASMR. And you're immediately coming in here. Oh, that is so cute, right? I don't even think I have to push it in so much, to be honest. I think that it can get a little bit of a breather room, maybe. I don't know, that just feels weird. Am I putting it, maybe that's the pocket. I think that I need to put it in on the inner half. Yeah, but not really, unless, is there something in here that just kind of, I don't know what it is. Like it feels super stiff. Like there's extra cards in here, and then it's like you can't, like, you know what I mean? I can't close it. Isn't that strange? Okay, I'll have to play around with it off camera. because this way it closes, unless you just kind of put it in here. But then it's like, what's the point? Oh, struggle is real. I mean, I think that this fits in fine. No, isn't that weird? Like, look, it stays open. Okay, moving on. Then you have this thing that you can put on your door hanger. Very posh and luxurious. I actually don't have a door in my office, so, but it's made out of leather. Very, very beautiful, very posh. I want to unpack this, and I feel like I don't like it when they have this packaging and then it's like impossible to figure out how to. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will unpack this off camera because apparently we're struggling today for some strange reason. And then let's see the rest of the goodies. Okay, so okay, let's talk about this. This is like, I think this is like a wallet, whatever. Because you have a monthly and min undated planner. Okay, so this, you just kind of shove it in here, I guess. Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, okay. But I was hoping to put this in here. No? Okay. And then what do I do with this? Let's see. This goes on to something. We'll figure it out what. So you have basically the front and the back. Oh, okay. And then this is your cash envelope. Maybe. I'm confused. Right? So this will be your back and this will be your front. Okay. Okay, this is so... I want to be so careful with this, and it's like... Okay, once again, we will put this together off camera, but basically you have the front and you have the back, which is super cute, and then you can switch it up. Okay, you guys, we made somewhat of a progress with this cover. It looks beautiful, but honestly, I'm having such a hard time popping this onto here. See what I mean? Like, it doesn't pop on very easily. So there's that, and I don't want to ruin this. So, and I try to put it on here as well. And I'm kind of having the same sort of issue. If there's like, well, maybe it'll come on now. Anyway, I will have to play around with it. But see what I mean? Like, this just feels super like flimsy. It just feels like this will open up super easily. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. I also unpackaged, okay, so this, oh my gosh. I feel like it's gonna be one of those videos. And I always want to love these boxes, but it's like, can't win. So first of all, they're like, our cloth and paper clip duo is the perfect addition to your daily planning routine. From holding your spot on the page to storing your favorite quote cards, the capabilities of these clips are endless. But here's the kicker. As a brand, Cloth and Paper has always focused on minimalism, innovative design, functionality, and aesthetic when creating products. See, like, here's my kicker with this, okay? And like, I appreciate this message. However, it's like, why would you create this packaging? Like, this is not minimalist packaging. You know what I mean? Like, if you wanted to actually recycle this, and especially being conscious of the environment, you literally need to rip this apart so that you can take this plastic insert out, and then you have to recycle the inside plastic separately than this. But anyways, I digress. So the clips itself, one feels like this matte, the other one is a glossy finish. I will give you guys a close-up here. they're really clipping together. Within the packaging, this is how it comes. So first of all, we have a bit of a glue residue, and like, it's not to say that it wouldn't come off. I'm pretty sure that if I just use a little bit of maybe nail polish remover, or potentially some lemon pepper or lemon essential oil, I'm pretty sure that this will come off. But just keep in mind that based on the packaging, and you can tell inside that it was glued in right there. So it's not a big deal. It's not going to affect anything because you turn it over anyway, and then that's where this little embossing is happening for cloth and paper. And same thing with the mat, exact same thing. We have a little bit of glue residue. Again, not a big deal. You just turn it over, and then here she is. Super cute, very soft. I mean, size comparison to, and I know you guys will ask this. Let me find an ollie clip. I know I had one lying down here somewhere. Oh my goodness. So here's the ollie clip. I will show you guys a close-up here. So here's the ollie clip. Here's the new cloth and paper. You can tell this one is like significantly wider of a teardrop. This one kind of, it's nice and narrow, which I feel like, I don't know, I don't think that this bulk might bother some of you. I can kind of take it or leave it. I think that it's a nice neutral. Size-wise, they're basically the exact same size, a very standard size. They are clipping together, so just keep that in mind. So here. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Now you can see size comparison for all of them. Okay, let's see what else we have here. And we also have some inserts. This is for, this is basically to keep track of your finances. Looks like you get, for the cash system cards, you receive, I believe it's about 25 of them. Cash system cards, you get 15 cards. So there's that. Then we have July, the actual calendar card. You also get a little ruler, which I would assume that it kind of goes in here, or it can go into your little inner pocket. And then we have a 50, 30, 20 rule. So this is all about your budgeting. And I think that that's to kind of give you some things to kind of put in here as decor. So the 50, 30, 20 rule, needs, savings, and wants. Very cool. So then that way budgeting is not a shackle of spending limits, but a reminder of what's important to you. I 100% agree. Oh, this is real leather. Really, it kind of feels like suede. So there's a little card that you get with your actual planner. Enjoy the cloth and paper planner for years to come by keeping it clean with a damp cloth or an alcohol-free wipe. We always recommend using the push tabs at the end of your ring to open them, and pulling the rings open using the rings themselves can affect the tension and the alignment that can eventually cause gaps. Okay, well, you didn't give me anything with rings. So leather is a natural product from animal hides and therefore differs from hide to hide. Okay. And then you have another journal cards that says find creativity in the routine, which I love. I'm kind of missing the dashboards, you guys. I mean, I guess the dashboards are here for this little guy. And then, oh, I mean, I'm happy we got it, but it's like, I like this, but I'm just not sure. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this right now. Like, this is super cute, but at the same time, it's also kind of redundant. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so not necessary. I don't know, mixed feelings. Let me know how you guys feel about this month's box, what your thoughts are. Because I once again feel like we're back onto just kind of on uncertain territories of having a reaction. That's where we're at. This is basically all I have. I thought that I would have like a couple of dashboards to switch out into my planner for this month, or like any of the inserts, which I always enjoy, but no, we have like a brand new little system where you have this little monthly planner situation, which is super cute, by the way, and it's really nice. And it would be really useful for like budgeting. I'm going to see if I can put this in somehow, and I will show you guys a close-up. And I think that you can kind of break this down into different categories and then put it in here, and then that way you have like a little system. But still, like when I'm trying to close this, I'm having a really hard time closing it. So maybe this is like a standalone on its own. Maybe we can put this in. I'm just kind of confused as to what you're supposed to be putting in here besides this monthly. You know what I mean? Because even here, as I'm trying to close this, I don't know. I will have to play around with this to see how it goes, because here there's basically nothing in here, just like this tiny little monthly booklet, which I guess it's okay, but I don't know. Is this just me that like you're kind of left with mildly disappointed? Are my expectations too high? Tell me my expectations aren't too high. I don't feel like it is. I don't know. Okay, that's all I have. I have nothing else left to say about this month's box. I also feel like my lights are not strong enough. Okay, here we go. This is all I have for you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this unboxing. Very strange. I feel like I waited so long and it's just kind of leaving me on like uncertain territories here. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below. What is your favorite item in this entire box? Because I know that there's some huge obsession that's happening over this month's box. So let me know what your favorite item was and why. I do like this little portfolio, but I just feel like I'm not really going to be using it very often. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you did, you can give me a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to the channel, and just keep planning, you guys, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye. Okay, you guys, let's kind of unpack what's happening here and what we received now that I had a moment to digest it. So a couple of things to note. You don't get a monthly dashboard. So if you're used to receiving your monthly dashboard each month, in this month's box, it does not come with it. However, in lieu of a dashboard, you actually receive a beautiful, here's the little case for it. You get like this cloth, literally cloth case, and you get a leather little holder. I believe this is their new size. I'm going to double check it in the card. It's a mini leather folio. It was designed with simplicity and organization in mind, featuring sleek multifunctional pocket system that allows you to easily store your daily necessities. It's 5 and 1.25 quarter inches by 6.75 inches. So I feel like this is like sort of their, I feel like it's their sizing. And now if you wanted to compare it size-wise to like would Hobonichi Weeks fit in there, and no, the Hobonichi is just a little bit too big. I also looked at if a Techo would fit, and size-wise it would, and I took mine out of my case. So as you can tell, let me just take at least this section out so you can see. So within the size, it does fit. However, the Hobonichi is just way too thick for, let me completely remove it so that you can kind of do a comparison. So this is a Hobonichi case, and this is the cloth and paper case. And if you're looking in the middle, but see, if I line these two stitching up, you only get a very narrow spine, whereas here you have a generous spine. So it's very much designed. It's very much designed for thicker books, whereas this is designed to be something thin and sleek. So just keep that in perspective when you're looking at filling it up. I mean, like with this little monthly guy, super cute. To me, this honestly just feels like one extra thing to keep track of, and when you have multiple planners, it will feel absolutely redundant. But like, is it cute? Yeah, it's super cute. Then you get then there's this little oh my gosh, I wanted to say eraser. No, then you get like a little ruler, which is very cute and sleek. If you don't have a ruler, I have multiples with also that comes with the little stencils, which I've shown you guys before. Here's one of them, so size-wise, like this would fit in here just as easily. But I mean, is it cute? Sure. Then we have the two little clips that is exclusive to cloth and paper. I mean, I personally, it's fine, but just, you know, cloth and paper, if you're watching, just know that some of your clips are actually, oh my goodness, keep in mind, you guys, like as you're touching the folio, it will actually stain your hands. So I think that that's just because it's brand new, but yeah, my hands are nasty right now. So keep that in mind. Then we have this little door hanger thing, very cute, very sleek. I'm personally not really going to be using this for anything. I will give this to my daughter so she can use it. Again, it's kind of like you need to decide if that's worth it for you or not. The clips are okay. I have multiple clips, so to me, I'm not so emotionally attached to it. But if you're like hung up on having the first exclusive clip, then you would probably really love this. So we have a few inserts here. So this is where you kind of keep track of dates, description, amount, what the balance is. So I feel like this would be ideal for keeping track of like credit card payments and things like that, and any cash transactions if you're running on cash. So that would be perfect for that. Again, it's printed on like a thicker cardstock, so it's not very flimsy. It doesn't feel like it's going to be like ripping out very easily. Now let's talk about this little folio. I was actually contemplating if I wanted to use the covers. So these covers, if I wanted to put them onto last month's little notebook situation, which is what we received either last month or the month before. This, I only use it like sparingly for like just my brain dumps. But let's talk about the cover. This cover, it clips right onto the spiral bound. As you can tell, mine is already damaged, right? Can you kind of see that? Because this is it's printed on a thicker cardboard or cardstock, and it bends. I was so hoping that it would be actually printed on something a little bit more durable than just normal cardstock, because as soon as you start clipping it in, and see how we have like this double wiring on like all throughout the little system, it makes the cardboard kind of bend. And it's the same thing on the other side as well. So it doesn't clip on as easily as you would think. The same thing here, it's already bent. So I think that over time, like I think once you clip it on, leave it on, and that's about it. But the reason why you would want a cover, and I know why they sent it, is because once you start filling this up with cash, then it doesn't become so obvious that, you know, it's filled with cash. So I understand the premise behind it. I think that this is a handy little tool. If you're really struggling with budgeting, if it's something where you really wanted to place a focus on it and you wanted to have like those different categories, I think that you can kind of list out, you know, and you can put in the budget for groceries and the budget for, you know, date night, or like whatever it is that you're kind of setting aside a budget for, birthdays, whatever it is. I think that this is a small, handy system to use. So I think a lot of you will actually really enjoy this. Besides that, if that's not what you were looking for, I think a lot of you might end up left a little bit kind of confused and semi-disappointed, because if you're used to getting inserts for your main planner to keep things interesting, you're going to feel like sort of where is that happening? So I also feel like with the digital downloads, it's very nice, but I mean, not much is changing with the exclusive digital downloads, because every single month we're sort of receiving the same thing now in 3 different versions. It's basically just, I'll just pop it on the screen so you can take a look. It's broken down into different categories, and then you can kind of fill it out for yourself, like pop it into Canva, and then you can kind of fill it up, and then that can be your desktop background. I personally really enjoyed it when we had like the different monthly quotes, and it was actually sent out on like this large 8.5 by 11 hard cardstock paper, because I can frame that and I can switch that out. And to me, that was very cool and very exciting. And I hope that one day they will bring that back, because that was something very inspirational, and it was really lovely to receive. These are my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section. This is all I want to share with you guys. Let me know in the comment section, what was your favorite item for this month's box, and what was something that kind of left you like you could have kind of left it. Let me know in the comments, and thanks so much for watching, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that you have enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys again in my next one. Bye.